raising money while there's such an intoxicating feeling that kind of radiates through Wall Street, that radiates through Silicon Valley of like, how much money did you raise? How much money did you raise? I raised $100 million. I have 500 employees. Like how big is your office? There's this sort of machismo around raising money, and all it really fundraising is golden shackles. You're actually in debt. It's taken me several years to be able to talk about losing Super Sprouts without crying about it. Because when you're building anything, it's like your firstborn, it's your child. And 5 years of giving yourself to something day in, day out, 100-hour weeks. I was just really naive and really excited, and I signed my life away, and I said, wow, you're gonna give me money and I'm gonna take it. We're about to run out, and this is so exciting. Yeah, we're never gonna fight. There's never gonna be a need for there to be a tie-breaking board seat, So you go ahead and take it, because we get along so well right now. So I signed away control over my first company, and that was the biggest mistake I've ever made, probably from a business perspective, and one I'll never make again. So often as entrepreneurs, you have an idea, you're excited that someone else is excited about your idea, and the first time entrepreneur will just take on money. Wow, $5 million? Someone's giving me $5 million, it's amazing, right? But unless it's aligned investors who understand the DNA of what you're trying to create and build, it's always gonna be a money play. And so for Daybreaker, we had a lot of requests, and we never pitched any investors for Daybreaker. We never wanted to. We were scaling, really quickly. It went from 0 cities to 15 cities. We're now 25 cities around the world with a community of 500,000 people. So all of a sudden, funds, hedge funds, VC started knocking on our doors, and we were kind of at a crossroads. What if for us, instead of taking on investors, we chose the independent route? What if we said, okay, no to debt. We're actually gonna build a business that has value. We're gonna build a business where we're selling tickets, we're bringing in sponsorships, that we are actually building a profitable business from the ground up. So from the first event that we threw, we were already in the black, and we never looked back. And it was incremental growth. It was 5-10% growth year over year. We weren't looking for 500% growth. We were looking for just evergreen growth. We want to do this for the rest of our lives, right? And if we can do this type of incremental growth the rest of our lives, then we have a beautiful, profitable business with a joyful community and a responsible way to build our business. For me, the turning point was to really get back to the essence of what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and to not take on money for the wrong reasons, and just grow thoughtfully, grow lovingly, grow in a feminine way. Here's a wild stat for you. 90% of first-time entrepreneurs fail, right? 90% of second-time entrepreneurs succeed, but only 10% try again. So for me, it's just like, the more you pick yourself up, you dust stuff off, the more you're learning from previous mistakes, previous experiences. I'm grateful for those investors. I'm grateful for the learnings that I had in my 20s and early 30s. I have the rest of my life, my biggest sort of impact, building years ahead of me, and I have all of this learning behind me already. So I'm really grateful for it.